On a dime with our friends from Price Chopper, as we are going to create one of the things that just might become a staple during Thanksgiving or Christmas time around your household. And all these things, Jackie, we were able to acquire over at Price Chopper, and a good chunk of them big time on sale. We're talking this morning about the famous Lou's Mom stuffing. Now, for 3 decades, we talked about Lou's Mom stuffing, and people have been making it all over the United States. We're going to show you how to make it right now. Jackie is going to build it. Really simple to do. We do have the ingredients on our website. We'll show you how to get all those and get everything all ready to go. So, step by step. You ready?
Yes, because a lot of times you're invited to holiday parties and you have to bring something super easy. Even I can do it. Let's learn how to dine on a dime, Lou.
Okay, first we need a couple of different ingredients. Now, it's real important that you get Pepperidge Farm or Brownsberry herb stuffed I should say, croutons. Okay. They're the cubes, not the crumbled up ones, the cubes. Now, it doesn't matter if you can only find one or no, either one works, either Pepperidge Farms or Brownsberry. So take those. What you're going to use is a bag, put a whole bag in there, and about a half. Okay, a bag and a half of those. Okay. Dump them in a big bowl. Now, you take a couple of cans of chicken broth, and you're going to put that chicken broth into all those cubes and just let it soak.
We're marinating.
So we'll take that and we'll just set that aside. Okay. Now what you're going to do is you're going to cook up the sausage. Now it's real important that you look at the sausage here. It's Jimmy Dean's sage flavored sausage. My dad, I tell this story every year, my dad was sent back to the store because he got the wrong kind of sausage. It has to be sage flavored sausage. You take it and you cook it up, okay? So you cook it up in the pan. You are good to go, so we're going to put that in the pan. Now you're sauteing onions in a whole stick of butter. Ooh. So that's what this combination is.
Okay, so we have an onion, we have a stick of butter, and then we have your Jimmy Dean
The whole pound of sausage goes in there.
That's what smells so good.
Oh, it sounds incredible. Now, we also want to put a little garlic in there. So there's in that little tiny container. You can use fresh garlic, at least a whole clove. So a scoop of that is about a clove of garlic.
Just a scoop? All right.
Put a little more in there if you want. So there you go. So you like garlic. Whatever your taste desires, you could put that in there, and that is awesome. So you're mixing all that up. Okay. Now, we like crunch in this as well. So how are you going to get the crunch? You're going to use some celery. You're going to use a whole stalk of celery.
Like a whole bag?
Like a whole bag. You want to cut it off. You don't want to use the white part of the celery, but take that. You're going to use a whole bag of celery, and you're going to throw that in there.
Okay. Throw it in with the sausage,
this mixture.
The onions, the garlic,
everything is all mixed up in there.
Got it.
Put that aside. Now you're going to saute that up. You're going to cook these down just a little bit, the celery just a little bit. Okay. This is really getting well done here. That's really good. Now, something that's a little unusual is water chestnuts. I will grab your stuffing cubes that are still soaking. All right. Put them in the back here for now. I'll take care of this. You take the water chestnuts.
I have water chestnuts.
And you're going to chop them up slightly. You don't want to chop them up a whole lot. Okay. Because this is going to be the super crunch.
So we're adding more crunch.
More crunch. You have flavor from the celery, a little bit of crunch from the celery, and then super crunch from, water chestnuts in dressing. Or stuffing, whatever you want to call it.
And you don't have to be too particular.
No, that's good.
That's good enough?
That's good.
All right.
Scoop it up, toss her in there. Boom. Of course, you need a little Tone's pepper to go in there as well, again, to your liking.
Have the seasoning.
So we'll put a little pepper in there.
Love it.
As the case is. Now, something else that might be a little unusual, you need a binder. So we have a couple of eggs. Okay. Whisk those 2 eggs together.
2 eggs. Now,
this is all staying good and hot in the pan. While she's doing that,
you want to make sure you have a nice big pan.
You get the biggest one you can do, and then you're going to dump the eggs in there. Now, the heat of the pan with the other ingredients, that's going to pretty much, cook the eggs. So you want to get it coated thoroughly. And then you had the wild rice that we mentioned earlier. Remember, you're cooking up your Uncle Ben's long grain and wild rice, the original formula. It has a little different box now. You might want to pay attention to that too. It might look a little different this year around. You take that and add that to your mixture.
All right. Nice. Boom. We already cooked that up to help with the process of
with the time. This takes about 20 minutes. It takes about 20 minutes to do the wild rice. So you have that all mixed up in here, and this is where all the flavor is.
Now, how long would you want this to simmer and cook?
You're just about done.
Really?
Just about the amount of time you're doing this, because everything in here is cooked except for the eggs, which are going to cook because of the heat there.
Right.
We'll reach back and we'll get the croutons.
The marinated croutons.
That you have soaked in the chicken broth. And now we're going to fold this in here. I'll give you the big spatula.
Yes.
And I'm going to dump some of this out of here, hopefully not dump it on the floor. But we're going to dump this. Now, the thing that's really interesting about this as well is a lot of these things we mentioned are on sale. Butter, for example. You're going to get it for $1.99 at Price Chopper right now. The chicken broth, if you want Swanson's, I believe it's 20 cents off a can of Swanson's chicken broth. About everything you see here has a price you're not going to beat, and everything is available. I got this all yesterday over on Ingersoll.
And how much would this, or how many people would this feed?
A boatload. A boatload.
A TV station plus more.
Yeah, this will be gone at the TV station because there's about 30 people here. But yeah, this will serve a lot of people. And the thing is, once you serve it, chances are real good people are going to want this again. If you go to somebody's house, they're going to want you to make that again. You mix it up. You're going to take it. You're going to put it in a pan.
Stay back, Jason Parkin.
We have any kind of pan.
No way.
You want a disposable pan, you can put it in a throwaway pan like this, and you're going to toss it in the oven. I cover mine. Some people don't like to cover it because they like a crispy top on theirs, but cover it about an hour, 325, 350 degrees. You just want to get everything good and hot. So through the magic of TV, we're going to set aside the cream, and we're going to grab the finished product. And here is the finished product.
Lou's mom's.
That is my mom's stuffing. It's of Polish descent. It came over with her parents or her grandparents, and she tweaked it a little bit, but it is absolutely outstanding. And the recipe is on the website. We have it on our Facebook page. And as a reminder, we have a chance for you to win a gift card from our friends at Price Chopper.
Yep, that's right. Just tell us what we made today. Go to our Great Day website for a chance to win. And what a great opportunity to get all the ingredients at a great price so you can take over the best dish to your Thanksgiving feast.
Yeah, I want to thank Tones, want to thank Price Chopper for doing this. And folks, we have some commercials we got to pay because we have some eating to do.
Yeah.
There it is, how you can practically dine on a dime with Price Chopper and KCWI. We'll be right back. Here's a